So I'm gonna talk about training right now. So right now they are they're on stage, and they have about, I want to say about 10 minutes left. So what I do is hang out backstage until they're done. And so before we got on stage with Boys to Men tonight, had Sean go through some core stuff on the TRX. We had Nate doing some dumbbell work, and Wanye was being Wanye, dancing around. But in general, it's been great. Really, all I do is train those 3 yahoos and then wait to train them again. So I'm just along for the ride. And when I'm not training, we look at the foods that we're trying to get them to eat, making the right food choices, not necessarily the best food choices, but better food choices than before. Because if we try to get them to eat the best food choices immediately, we're going to have some setbacks, because that's not necessarily the direction they need to go and at the rate that they need to go at to make it a permanent change. So tonight they'll have some roasted chicken. There's some stuffed portobello mushrooms there for catering, and there's also some bok choy. Catering's been pretty good about making food that's flavorful as well as healthy. But I'm going to kind of screw around on the TRX right now, show you a little bit of what Sean did, and then we'll be out of here. Most likely it'll be time for them to get back here. So I'm sitting in their dressing room right now. I'll show you a little bit about what they did, what Sean did. Maybe I'll get, I don't know what's going on there. Says poor connection, but we'll see here. Maybe it's a little poor again. Hopefully this goes. So here's what we did. So I started off with simple chest press here, and then roll out. Right. Chest press, keep the abs tight, glutes flexed, right? Shoulders down and back, so we don't want any creeping here like this. And then when you do that roll out or that chest press, we don't want the straps touching us here. So we got our chest press here, right? As you come down this position, don't let the hips sag here, right? Tight, tight, push, open up the shoulders to roll the body out front here, right? So we got chest press. Next one we did was this march, so you're gonna stay stacked here, strong plank, just drive the knee, come back, drive the other knee, and come back. The important part on this one is to try not to shift so much to that ground-based leg. So I don't want to shift my weight over here and shift my weight over here. I want to pretend as if I still have 2 legs on the ground, right? So that shift is very minimal, right? So that's the second one. The last one we did, all the way here. You may not be able to see me on the ground, but basically one leg suspended. We should be all right. Right, one leg suspended here, and then all we did was pull that leg in. Right, we had eight reps, possibly 10, depending on where it was at, each side, and then we just repeated that cycle 3 times, and that was kind of his pre-show routine for today. Nate, I'll show you. Hold, please. All right, we've got a couple dumbbells. All right, so we've got I'll do this on my knees so you can see it, but basically, just to get a good pump, a good feel, we don't do this during our normal workouts, but pre-show we do it. So you're gonna do a side curl here, you turn, and push out there. All right, come back and back. So it's open curl, turn, wide rest, and back. Alright, so that's what's going on. That's how that one goes. Alright, and then we got, you won't be able to see the weights, but I'll show it to you anyway. Then we had push up. Then we got row. Row. Alright. I don't want to do too many of those because I can't talk while I do those because you got to concentrate, especially with the round dumbbell because it wants to get away from you. So, anyway, those are the moves. Alright, that's what we do. Pre-show.